Welcome, boxing fans, to Unbiased Boxing Talk, where we cover all the latest news in the fight game. So, a few hours ago, we had the Callum Smith versus Ryder fight for the WBA super middleweight title, and that fight was just a complete robbery. I had it 8-4 in favor of Ryder. I thought that he just countered Smith's shots all night perfectly. He was the aggressor in the fight. He bullied Smith all night, kind of similar to the Spence-Porter fight, where I thought Porter won. The scorecards for the judges were way too wide, 117, 110, and 116, 112, all in favor of Callum Smith. I thought that was absolutely ridiculous. I thought Ryder won 116, 112. But, at the end of the fight, I knew that seeing how biased the commentators were, I knew that Ryder wasn't going to win the decision, because nobody knows who Ryder is, and that would just be, it wouldn't be good for boxing if he won that fight. Moving forward let me give a more in-depth analysis. In the beginning of the fight, mostly the first 2 rounds, Callum Smith was using the jab effectively and landing his straight right a couple times, but in the complete second half of the fight, and even the end of the first half, Ryder was just all over Smith. He had him hurt a couple of times, and Smith just completely gassed out, and he didn't show, the championship heart that even Billy Joe Saunders showed when he came back and stopped his guy. So, moving forward, I don't really see Smith competing with a guy like Canelo Alvarez. He'd get countered to the body all night. He'd get broken down and stopped in about 8 rounds. Maybe this was just an off night, but honestly, he hasn't really fought anybody top level. He fought George Groves, who everybody knocks out. I just don't think that he would be able to compete with the top super middleweights or Canelo. I think they'd all beat him. I still would like to see the Canelo fight, but I think Billy Joe Saunders is a better option for Canelo. But even if Billy Joe Saunders and Callum Smith fought, I think that'd be a good fight too. So later tonight, we have the Wilder-Ortiz fight, so I'll make a post-fight review on that tomorrow. And overall, Canelo stops Smith in 8. All the top super middleweights, I think, beat Smith. Thank you for tuning in to Unbiased Boxing Talk, and we'll see you in the next episode.